Welcome to Nomad and Wandergirl, Japan and Taipei 2025 edition. We're combining day 14 and 15 together, and you'll find out why. The last 24 hours, it was very chilled and slowed. We enjoyed the confines of Hyatt grounds that have a lot to offer. Very relaxed, very Utori. Um, yeah, and also last night we there was a goodbye for us, I guess. The hotel set it up. There was a DJ playing some really cool tunes. What is that?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. So, um, so what it is really, there is this festival that it's celebrated in Japan, including Okinawa, called Tanabata, and it takes place on the seventh day of the seventh lunar month. But usually the celebration starts a little bit earlier. So let me tell you about the story of Tanabata. So the story of Tanabata, or the Star Festival, comes from a romantic legend that originated in China and was brought to Japan in the 8th century. It tells a tale of two star-crossed lovers, Orihime, the weaving princess, and Hikoboshi, the cowherd. So the legend of Tanabata is that Orihime was the daughter of the Tentei, the Sky King, and she lived by the Milky Way called Ama no Gawa and spent her days weaving beautiful cloth. Though she was devoted to her work, she became more lonely. To cheer her up, her dad introduced her to Hikoboshi, a young and handsome cowherd who lived across the Milky Way, and they madly fell in love, and they married right away. So what happens once they married, they became so absorbed in each other that Orihime stopped weaving and Hikoboshi let the cows wander. And this really angered the Tentei, the king, and he separated them by placing them on the opposite stars of the Milky Way. So Orihime was heartbroken. Seeing her sorrow, her father allowed them to meet, but only once a year, on the seventh day of the seventh lunar month, which falls around July the 7th in many modern calendars, but only if the sky were clear. And they were clear last night, so they met.
Yeah.
Because if it rains, the lovers must wait another year. Just a little bit about symbolism and meaning. Orihime, it's a Vega star, and Hikoboshi is Altair. They are real stars in the sky, and they're separated by Milky Way. So the story symbolizes the bittersweet nature of love and dedication, and it talks about the balancing personal happiness with duty and responsibility. So how people celebrate it, and you are seeing it on the video, is that people write wishes, especially about love, dreams, and hard work, on colorful strips of paper called tanzaku, and hang them on bamboo branches. And it is a festival of hope and romance, wishes and prayers, and reflections on a balanced life.
It's a beautiful story.
I love that. Yeah.
It's very fitting, and we happen to be in Okinawa to celebrate this.
Yeah, and we wrote a wish too.
We did.
And maybe the video, you can catch it on the video, our wish.
Maybe. Yeah, actually, yeah, we'll see. So with that, I wanted to share a bit of the driving experience is driving on the left side as opposed to the right side. It's slightly different. Nevertheless, we put on about 400 kilometers, 450 kilometers in a rental over the last week.
And thank you for being able to explore the island by car, stopping, exploring little places
Yeah.
that caught our interest.
And it provided us with a lot of freedom and ability to go places where without a car you really wouldn't get there.
No.
Like AJ's, for instance. Like there is no public transportation. You'd probably have to take a taxi, which would most likely be expensive. But having a car helps, and it gives you the freedom. You can leave, come and go whenever you please.
How was it for you to drive?
It probably took me about 30 minutes to sort of get used to it, but after that it wasn't a problem. And the good thing is too is that I think that sticker helped. the one that we had on the back of the car that says that, hey, not a local driving this vehicle,
You're a special tourist
a
driving.
special tourist. And also when I looked at the stats, my average speed was 21 kilometers an hour. So yeah, the driving is pretty slow, pretty chilled. So people do 40, 50 clicks an hour. And then, mind you, we didn't take the paid highway. We stayed away from that. But 40, 50 kilometers an hour is the maximum speed. So
And in the span of 1 week, I only heard one honk, and it was today.
yeah, today
And it
in
was
Naha.
closer in Naha, yeah.
It was in
But
Naha.
nobody's honking, nobody's rushing, nobody's angry. Knock on the wood, we didn't see any accidents. We were safe.
Yeah. Bottom line is, should we come back to Okinawa again? And who says that we won't? We'll definitely be renting a car again because there's lots more to be explored. And any other closing thoughts?
I think you were an amazing driver. I felt safe, and I was grateful that we could enjoy the island.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And with that,
Over and out.
over and out.